I'm thinking it may be just easier to. Okay, this is Yusuf at JohnTheHutDweller. It may just be easier for me to read e-text like I was going to do with p-text, for the simple fact that e-text shows you a completely different side of the religion. It shows the northern Israelite. You've got God El opposed to Yahweh. Even though when we read it in the Torah now in its current form, it seems to be the same God. In fact, they are the same God. It's differing views, differing understandings, and E is spread out through. So I mean, it's funny. E was written just as a work, and it'll be spliced and of a continuing story, and it'll be spliced, and there'll be 30 chapters sometimes of P, and then you'll have like 10 chapters of J, and then you have the continuation of E. So it'll be talking about Abraham, but then later on in the story, you're thinking that it's referring to Moses when it's not. It's talking about Abraham. So it may give a better insight if I do E instead of P. And as I said with P, P is the whole first chapter of Genesis, and then the first 3 chapters of the second chapter of Genesis as its creation story, and then you have a ton of J, and then when it gets to Noah's flood, it's completely interspliced. Well, E is very interspliced too, with J and P. It's funny that the Torah becomes more than the sum total of its parts because it becomes more than E, J, P, and D. Because scholars have said, since you have the supposed sacrifice of Isaac, or attempted sacrifice of Isaac in J or in E, and then you have Abraham buying Sarah's burial tomb in P, and then you have J talking about Sarah's death, and the way they were arranged, it seems people have speculated that Sarah died of grief or fright or shock at the fact that Abraham was willing to sacrifice his son, which is a kind of a cool thing because it adds a psychology to it, a personality to it that none of the writers had intended. Uh, the redactor might have not even intended this. So I think I'm going to do E. If you guys, again, if I have any requests on documentary hypothesis, please message me, and I will do them. But there's so much to cover. I don't know. Again, I don't know where to start, where to begin. So if you have questions, please PM them to me, and I also please remind me I have to make a video about the crucifixion because somebody asked me about that, and I have a horrible memory. Again, if you've requested videos before and I haven't made them, please PM them to me again, because my memory is horrible, and I get tons of PMs and messages every day. So peace to you. This is Yusuf at JohnTheHutDweller. Have a blessed Advent.